Sup? How we doing? That's what you call it.
Good.
Sup.
Did we record?
Yeah, we're all good. We got the red light, meaning recording.
Cool. Sup?
Speaking of sups,
Thursday
small
Thunder.
talk. We usually start with small talk.
We're going to say Thursday Thunder. We don't do
That's
an intro.
right. No.
Yeah, Thursday Thunder.
You know what we're here for. Read the title.
What's the small talk this week?
What's the small talk? School tours.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
They're actually not bad. I realize that education has changed a hell of a lot since we were at school.
Yeah, I bet
Like,
it has.
it's so much better.
Well, see, I don't know anybody that's in school anymore.
Well, it's sort of like, well, neither am I.
Yeah.
But going to these school tours now, you're looking at, like, I don't know about you, but I disliked school.
I wasn't a big fan. I was bored.
I got bored. I disliked going. I was subject to a lot of bullying growing up, that sort of stuff. But a lot of the things where you were sort of set on this one path through all of school, like you had to learn English, science, maths.
There was
exactly. A lot of schools don't do that anymore.
Good.
There's a lot of things that, like, on most of them we've gone to, at least, it's like on once a day, the kids can, like, end with a subject of their choice.
I mean, that's better, though.
It's, sort of like, man, you've got the whole day of learning, the basic stuff.
I think I would have enjoyed school more if there was more stuff that you could go, I'm actually interested in this.
That was exactly it. Like, one of the things we saw was like, at the end of the week, the kids can do, they like cooking, they can do this, they can do PE, they can do science, they can do anything they want. I'm like, wow, I would have really loved school.
Yeah, that was my criticism with it. I was told that, especially in year 11 and 12, which really were the only years that counted, you're like, I wanted to originally do certain pathways, and they're like, you've got to do these as prerequisites. When really what I learned was I was like, I could have just done all the stuff I was interested in, got in a good like ATAR, and then got into uni and done whatever I wanted.
That's exactly it. Like,
but yeah, I kind of did all the other things and was bored shitless, and I passed, but it was like...
Yeah, I did the whole, you pass, but you don't fly through.
No, God, no. My score was shit ass, yeah. So.
But yeah, like, schooling and education has changed a hell of a lot, and I'm actually sort of like,
that's good.
It's actually really cool. It's good to see. So I guess small talk for me would be like, education has changed since we were younger.
You'd hope so.
You'd
hope
so.
There's some form of progression in any way.
Exactly it. How about yourself, man? What's new with your life? Anything new? Anything old? Anything the same?
Nothing. Busy. Lots going on, but nothing crazy.
Training's
going well.
Training's going well. Good.
Yeah. I was saying to Thomas, and I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing. I'm like at the heaviest I've ever been at the moment, like 90.5.
Ooh, but are you also the strongest you've been?
Oh, by like a mile. And I'm also like, I'm fat, but I'm not the fattest I've ever been close to this weight. And I'm like, ooh. So, like, I feel good because, like, every number is really good at the moment.
Yeah. And
but then I'm sitting there, I'm like, I kind of want to, because I've actually been eating so much better, and I'm leaner, but I gained like a kilo over the last month. So I'm like, I kind of assume that it's like something's working in the right way, if you know what I mean.
I understand.
Yeah. Because I'm actually eating probably enough now. Whereas before I was like, I'm getting in around pretty much religiously about 2,500 a day. Mm-hmm. And then there's some days where it's higher because I know what I eat during the day, and then at night I might have whatever.
Yeah.
So I know it's higher. So it's around that. It probably averages out to three a day over the whole week.
Yeah,
over the whole
week. I would
week.
say it's roughly about maintenance for someone of stature as well. Yeah.
So, yeah. Feeling
good on
you,
you, man. Well
training's good. Numbers are good.
Good.
Yeah. So maybe eventually I'll look like I train. Yeah.
You know, I own a gym, right?
Yeah.
Sure
So eventually maybe I'll look like, oh, wait, this guy doesn't actually train.
You're going to be that guy. It's like, I used to do that when I was younger.
Yeah.
You're like, needed.
Yeah. I got people that I'm good friends with, and they don't go to the gym, and I'm like, fuck. I go like 5 days a week, and you look better than me. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, that's now my new like spiteful goal.
To look better than someone who doesn't train.
To look like I actually train. Yeah.
That's what. Well, you got to get a smaller size shirt.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm not wearing oversized today.
Yeah.
Because the oversized one's in the wash.
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah. Oversized can go either way.
I'm finding oversized now is starting to look weird on me. It's almost too, because I have to now go up to like an XL, and an XL oversized like just looks like a dress. Yeah. So I'm like, fuck. Because I'm short. So
you're average height.
I'm pretty short.
You're 5'10", 5'9"?
5'9", I think.
Well, I'm 5'10".
Yeah. I think I'm 5'9". But that's what, it's like you can't get away with like XL oversized shirts because they are like fucking down to my knees.
Unless you obviously got the width there to actually have the more draped
God, no.
look.
God, no. Yeah.
So you
I know my limitations. And that's, So,
all right.
But we're
Okay.
getting there.
Oh,
We've got a lot of shit.
we have a lot of stuff to talk about
Do you
today.
want to talk about the stuff that we actually have first?
Yeah, let's talk about the stuff we have in.
Yeah, let's do that first.
Yeah, stuff we have in stock first,
So
and then
we've
we'll
got,
move on to.
I've got that, and I've got other stuff we can talk about because there's other stuff coming in as well. We'll talk about this one because you're a fan of this one.
I have become a massive fan of the Macro Mike, specifically the almond protein flavors, purely because one, I think almonds are more neutral flavored, and the flavorings they've added you can actually get them through a lot more than just peanut.
Yeah.
This is the sample pack. It
I
contains,
got this in because the almond is way slower than the peanut protein in the shop.
I know, and I don't.
And every time I've talked about it, you've said it, and even Kimmo was saying that it tastes even better than the peanut.
That's what I think people. I don't mean to cut you off, man, but I feel like people don't really know that about almond protein because it is different. It's like it's the main ingredient there. It's also a complete nutrition source because it does have fava bean protein, so you do get that full 9 essential amino acids. For all you muscle protein synthesis nerds out there thinking you're not going to grow muscle taking this, you're definitely going to grow muscle and maintain muscle using plant-based proteins. Beside the point. A lot of these ones, like I'm going to touch base on the peanut flavored ones first because being as peanut flavored,
I'm going to switch off.
Yeah,
Peanuts.
Sorry. Ari's allergic and he will die. So with myself, peanut flavored proteins, you always get that peanut butter taste, no matter what. It's peanut butter chocolate, peanut butter caramel, peanut butter this and the other. The almonds one, like I said before, being as they're a lot more neutral flavored. There's no sharp. There's no like big overall taste towards it. The flavors added in, you can get them through a lot more. Like for instance, I know for a fact the iced mocha latte tastes like a mocha latte. It's got chocolate.
Does it have an
got coffee.
almondy taste? Because like you said, everybody that's taken the peanut one has said the flavors are peanut butter with the aftertaste of the flavor, essentially. Does these taste more like a flavor rather than just the nutty flavor?
The way I see it is if you have almonds, right, being as they're like 60 to 70% water, they have this slightly watery taste. Like if you suck on almonds, you're not going to get any sort of taste. When if you suck on a peanut, you'll die. Yeah. The flavors, you do get a slight undertone of almond, but it's very, very slight. It doesn't kill the flavor. It doesn't overpower. I've probably tried maybe about 6 or 7 different flavors. Vanilla buttercream is probably one of the best flavors I've ever had.
That's the most popular one.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Vanilla. I think vanilla and there's 2 chocolates. Yeah, the deluxe chocolate is the most popular ones.
I haven't tried the deluxe chocolate yet.
Yeah.
But if you want to try a new plant-based protein and you've just try the almond ones. They are amazing to taste. They mix very, very well. They also go into more like a pudding consistency if you mix them with a little bit of water. But overall, great taste, great flavors, great macronutrients. Obviously, a little bit higher in carbohydrates and fat being as plant-based, nut-based, but still 24 grams of protein.
Not crazy, man. It's only 15 calories more than a normal protein shake.
It's not much at all. But yeah. Highly recommend.
But yeah, this one is a sample of every flavor they do in that one, or in the main range, because they've got a few of the limited edition ones in smaller bags. In the main range, they do 8 flavors, but this is a sample then of all of them.
Yeah.
And we carry, I think, 6 of these flavors so far.
Do.
The ones we don't is salted caramel and berry white choc.
Yeah.
But in the end, if there's demand for those, we'll get them in too.
Definitely.
But so it's a good way to try it without committing to a whole bag.
Exactly.
So this is $36.95. It's only 8 samples, but at least then you can try the whole range, pick your flavor, and then get a full bag.
Perfect.
So they're in stock now. You can get them in store, online. Unfortunately, there's no discount on them, but that's just what it is. So you can get yourself a bag in store, online, all that good stuff.
Cool.
So that's available now. The other one that's available now is another new flavor addition. This one to the Mad Science range.
Oh, yeah, the raspberry. Now, we have actually tried this already.
Yes.
Super, super powerful, like raspberry taste.
It stains your shaker with how red it is.
It did stain. Yeah. It actually stained my my kitchen top, funnily enough.
Look, I love it. I think it's a really good flavor, but if you don't like sweet flavors, it's up there as one of the sweetest sort of ones. Like, just dilute it down a little bit like that.
Definitely dilute it.
But really well-rounded, high stim pre-workout, high pump, high mental focus, all that good stuff. It's a higher end sort of one. So if you don't like a super stim-based pre, you probably find half a scoop's plenty. If you'd love it, just go the full scoop.
Just go the full scoop. You get 400 megas of caffeine right off the bat.
Yeah.
3.5 grams of beta-alanine, so you do get those really strong paresthesia-like effects. Now, Mad Science, this is available in 4 flavors now, I believe.
5
flavors.
Yeah,
so we've got the mango, the grape, the red apple, the icy pole, and the raspberry.
Yeah,
there we go.
And I was chatting to Maddie because this is funny enough an SA company. So if you want to support a real local brand in Australia or SA based, great one to support.
Yep. Maddie's been in the industry for 20 years.
Oh,
maybe
and
longer
some.
now.
But he's actually working on another new product, which he keeps teasing me with and won't tell me. But there's some new flavors, and he showed me one of the flavors. I won't say it because I won't spoil his fun. But it's a flavor that I've never fucking heard of. And so it might just be the name, but it sounded really cool. And some new products. So they'll be coming over the next couple of months. We'll be working with them a few more things. So keep an eye out for them as they expand over the next couple of weeks.
Fantastic.
The other things that are coming back in, we've got Big Max's restock coming back in, Huge Red Dragon restock coming back in, 2 new flavors in Fireball that will be towards the end of the week. One is strawberry daiquiri. Strawberry lime daiquiri, maybe.
Yeah, Dakari.
And tropical sunset. And that's coming in the Fireball Black.
Okay,
so the Fireball Black is expanding to 5 flavors, which is their highest stim, more pre-workout based fat burner. So 300 mg of caffeine plus the new thermos, GBB, all that sort of stuff. So that'll be in for next week. They're sending us a couple of tubs, so we'll do a video on that and do whatever. You guys can try it out here next week, maybe.
We'll have it in.
But yeah, that'll be coming in next week as well. And then there's a few other just general top-ups. We'll get a cool... Actually, next week is the first week, so we'll do the monthly specials next week. But there's a couple of cool, really good monthly specials next month. Score like $90 worth of free shit.
Month of September is going to be good.
There's some good ones.
For you guys.
Cool. And we got sent some new stuff. Should we talk about the new brands?
We got sent a lot of new stuff from new brands. So let's start off with...
Do you want to talk about the one that you know about, which is the one we've been using?
No, let's go with the white tubs first, because I do know the brand.
Cool. I got hit up on Instagram by Dylan from Reset. And he just said, I want you guys to try some of the range.
You want some products?
So we haven't had a chance... It literally came in yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to use it. But they've got a cool... brand Reset. It's more of I suppose falls into more of a holistic sort of approach with a lot of things. It's not super heavy stim based sort of products.
I remember Reset doing a long time ago a capsule that was supposed to help with like recovery. It's been a long time ago now.
They've just gone through a bit of a rebrand. So that's why he sent us some of the new range to try out. So they've got a collagen protein water, which is just an all-rounder collagen supplement, which they're becoming super popular, and I think they will more so in spring and summer as the weather gets a bit warmer. People tend to like more fruity-based sort of proteins.
And we've also got here is the Miracle. Miracle is their pretty much fat burner, we'll call it, for metabolizer. That's going to help with you burning your active, your basal metabolic rate boosted a tiny bit. Just looking through the ingredients, you've got carnitine, you've got some caffeine, green tea, dandelion extract, something called uva ursi, as well as juniper berries. So these are all ingredients that are going to help you flush water weight. You've also got some added kelp and iodine in there to help with your regulation of your therroid. So this is going for more of like you said, Lara, like a holistic sort of style.
Yeah, it's approaching all the stages of fat burning rather than just going, hey, here's thermo.
Yeah, here's a whole 400 mg of caffeine, go for gold, son.
So that one's an interesting one. We're going to try these out over the next few weeks. Maybe you can give it a go during your prep.
Of course.
And the other one is the thermogenic activated, which is a little bit more simplistic sort of formula. It's carnitine, GBB, and
it's got you've got glycine, 2 times the carnitine, and then GBB. I don't see any caffeine.
No caffeine, and that's the idea. You can either stack it, or then if you just want a non-stim, more so just thermo. It's just good for that side of things. So perfect for prep if you're finding you're relying on caffeine a little bit.
It is very highly dosed. One's per service gives you 5 grams of carnitine, which is
excessive. You're going to sweat a bit on that.
Oh yeah, so you're definitely going to sweat.
It's one of those ones that it's a good one to chuck in if you're looking at a fat burner, but you have quite a bit of caffeine already in your diet.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. So we're going to give those a go. So I just wanted to bring them in and just say thank you to Dylan and the Reset team for sending them out. We'll 100%. Try it, and if we like it, we'll have a look at the range over the next few months.
Yeah.
So that's Reset.
Reset.
And then the other one, this this was completely unprovoked because you just got a phone call from him yesterday.
Yeah, literally, like, well, I was sitting in the shop, minding my own business, doing my own thing, and the phone call rang. It's like, hey, man, we've sent you a whole bunch of products.
Oh, we forgot the pre-workout tub.
Oh,
it's on the shelf.
yeah, it is.
Oh, give me a sec.
Yep, 1 second. I'm not going to say anything.
Do you want to talk?
Not really.
You can just talk by yourself.
I can, actually. So we were approached. Well, what happened is I was at the shop, minding my business, and the phone rings and goes, oh, hey, I've sent you a whole bunch of products. I'm like, first off, who are you? And he's like, oh, my name is Jamie, and I'm from Alton Nutrition. And I'm like, listen, heard a lot about your pre-workout. It's too easy, mate. We've sent you a whole bunch of products. We've sent you like the whole kitchen sink, a protein, a pre-workout, some creatine, also some other products off camera, which I will be back very shortly to grab. But I've tried this pre-workout the altered state, which should be very, very soon. You're not going to edit this, are you, Ari? You're going to leave me here hanging. What's up?
Betty broke the rule and was taking multiple samples from the table. Yeah,
Wow. Devil the devil you know, huh? The devil you don't know.
So where were we?
I was just discussing how these menus should just fall into our laps.
Yeah. So,
Random phone call, then an hour later, random package.
And that's
full of...
Yeah, I love that.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, Jamie was nice to send us, obviously, these 3 products plus 2 off camera. Now they're on camera. They are the cream of rice. This was all sent purely because, like, hey, listen, we want you to get these guys. We want you to, try the products for yourself, see what you think. And lo and behold, he sent us all these plus a literal bag load of samples, which is the way to get into our hearts.
Oh, it definitely helps when I'm like, hey, I want to try a brand out, and they send me everything. Yeah. So,
where do you want to start?
We'll just quickly touch on this because they take up most of the screen.
Yeah.
A couple of cool it's just a cream of rice product.
It's just a cream of rice. We haven't tried it yet. I'm going to try it later.
Yeah, I'll give them to you to try because I don't really use cream of rice. But good basic carbohydrate supplement. Yep. Good replacement for oats if you're finding you want an easy digesting source. They do a couple of different flavors and an unflavored. And then they also do like a bulk 4 kilo bag. Which
I like the 4 kilo bag.
Yeah,
like
and a few people we sell an absurd amount of cream of rice now. Just like a confusing amount. So that might be an option if we want to get in another brand that is then more of bulk sort of size. So I'll give them to you to try out. But that's just a good carbohydrate replacement. So that's one that they do. The other ones that they sent, we'll get that one out of the way. They do a pure Creapure, which...
Creatine monohydrate.
It's creatine monohydrate. The good thing about Creapure is it's batch tested and it's quality assured. So cheaper creatines generally are made in... A lot of companies just get them from China.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily not creatine, but it's just the quality control can be a little bit lower. Creapure is just a little bit purer source. So it's a patented form of creatine.
I think it's 99.99% creatine by weight. So it is the highest form. It's German manufactured. So Creapure is only manufactured in Germany under specific guidelines. So they are the highest quality of creatine you can get. Batch tested to the umpteenth degree. Very high.
So
pure.
if you're looking for, especially like if you're an athlete or anything and you want like quality controlled ingredients, that's an amazing source of creatine. So basic creatine monohydrate, I think everybody at this point knows what creatine
Everyone
does.
knows what it is.
Yep. We'll do that one first because that one's nice and simple.
All right. Now, Ari, you had the pleasure of just trying this before.
Yes.
This is the Whey Pro. This is their protein mix. Obviously, concentrate, isolate, and digestive enzymes. And now this here flavor is the cookie butter flavor. Now, you
It was really nice.
It was really nice.
I got nothing to compare it to because I don't know what Biscoff tastes like, but it's meant to be that sort of spin on the flavor.
Yeah.
It's a cinnamon cookie flavor.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. Mixes up really well and
super
creamy
nice too. It smells really good too.
And it was like a really creamy sort of easygoing mixability protein. Really good value protein that we looked at as well. So again, I'm not saying right now we're taking on the whole range, but if we get it in, it'll be a really good value one. There's like 20 different flavors, whatever it is.
All I know is cookie butter.
Really good tasting all-rounder sort of protein. So if you're looking for a new protein, that would be a really good one anyway. But
eventually.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. Again, pass it on to everybody and see what it's like.
And all these will be available to try at the gym as well. So we'll keep them all at the gym if you want to try pre-workout, protein, maybe in the creatine, who knows, but we'll go from there.
Yeah, and this is the one that kind of, I mean, pre-workouts are fun because you know something straight away.
Yeah.
This one is the altered state pre-workout. This one we've both tried now a couple of times. Was really impressed with it.
Very much so. Now, this has also been available for a long time online.
Been all around for, I reckon, about a year, maybe longer.
I've seen people tag them and do this and the other. This is the first one, again, completely, unprovoked, just sent to us and said, hey, try it out. Very, very good pre-workout. Flavor-wise, this one here is the Glowberry.
No idea what's meant to taste
idea.
like. It's a berry-ish sort of flavor.
There's a strawberry aftertaste. Yeah. That's all I really get. But high stim, you got 500 mgs of over 500 mgs of stimulants. I think 450 milligrams of just caffeine. I think it's like we'll go off the full serve.
450 of caffeine, 200 of English walnut. 50 milligrams of dicaffeine malate, which I think is 75%. Yeah, 75%. Yep. So what's that? That is. That's 17 and a half there. Is that right? I don't know. My maths. No, 12 and a half extra. So we're looking at like 470 of caffeine. 20 milligrams of hordenine, 2,000 milligrams of tyrosine, 300 of alpha GPC, 100 of theanine, 6 grams of citrulline, 3.2 beta-alanine, 1,500 of Agmapure. So it's a stacked pre-workout.
It's a stacked pre-workout. Yeah. In the terms of nootropics as well, it also has the 98% alpha GPC. A lot of other companies will go with the, obviously alpha GPC, 50%, 600 milligrams, blah, blah, blah. This just means it's obviously more GPC per milligram, and it's got 300 milligrams, I think, of
you
that.
feel good on it.
And that's very, very good.
And that's what I found for a high stim pre, because I did the 2-scoop serve, you don't feel like rattled on it.
No.
You kind of just feel good. And I'm still feeling good now. And that was about 2 hours ago at this point.
Well, I've had mine maybe like 15, 20 minutes ago before we started filming. Had that really hard hit of beta-alanine. You didn't get that.
No.
But I definitely did.
The fuck?
That's my front doorbell going off. Oh. Just ignore that.
Oh.
But overall, I feel quite good. I haven't trained yet. We're training right after this. Got legs, and then we'll go from there.
That's why I trained on legs. So it was good. Feel good. Everything like that. No crash. So if we're starting with the range, because it's very hard to bring in a whole range initially.
It really is.
And it's not only because of space. I've got no space in the shop. I said that to some other company. They're like, take on the whole range. I'm like, where?
Yeah.
It's not even because I didn't want it. It's just can't fit it.
No, and it has to look nice.
Yeah. Shop's got to look cool.
Yeah.
But if we're going to get anything, definitely this will probably be the first one we're looking at.
Yeah, definitely.
So that really impressed us. So keep an eye out for both Reset, Altered. We're probably having a look at a couple of new cool Aussie brands over the next couple of months. So
we'll bring all the guys in for a photo all together.
Yeah.
We get with all the milkshakes.
But that's why it's cool seeing all these Aussie companies. There's another one we had. I know the boys from Crupt have been watching some of these videos.
They have, yep.
They keep hitting them up. We're going to be looking at them as well. So it's good having a lot of new Aussie companies coming on board.
It is.
So
it is very good.
Keep an eye out over the next 2 or 3 months. We'll probably look at bringing in most of these new ranges. Whether we bring in all the products, don't know, but we'll see what happens.
Space and time.
Pretty much.
That's all we need.
Otherwise, anything else you need to drop on?
No, man, I think we're all good.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
I think that's a good one.
That is.
Easy.
All right.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.